Alright guys, I'm sorry to inform you of this, but it seems like the pump may be over. Unfortunately, we see that Chainlink has pumped while the rest of the market basically moved sideways. Earlier Chainlink was up like 8% on the day. It's come down a little bit more, but I am kind of kidding. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna dump, but it is crazy how often you see a Chainlink lone pump precede a larger dump in the market. When you see Chainlink pumping on its own, basically usually means the whole market is about to take a turn to the downside. I don't know if it's going to happen again. We're going to have to wait and see, but I do want to go over this Chainlink price action because this is a pretty interesting development. So in my last Chainlink video, I basically went over my levels I was watching. Basically, I was just looking at the key levels inside of this larger range for Chainlink, and since then, we've gotten a move above the point of control and now above the value area high of this range. And this was a key level I was looking at. It is a golden pocket above the value area high. I might have also had some other levels in this area. Let's turn on my levels here. So we did have an untapped weekly right there that we hit into. It doesn't seem like we had much else up there. We do have an NDPOC above us still. But, we came into that golden pocket 786 region above the value area high. And we are seeing some potentially bearish signs. We got these potential bear divs forming on the 12-hour and on the daily. Even though the daily money flow is increasing, 12-hour money flow is coming down. Here on this 8-hour, we have potentially lower highs with momentum and money flow. On the 4-hour, we also have that, even though money flow is turning up right now. But really looking at the lower time frames, like the 1 hour, is where it starts to look a little bit more bearish on this last pump up here. We had divergence with momentum and money flow there on that last push above the value area high, basically like a resistance that we haven't been able to break since like November. Since we fell through this in November, we've been unable to get back above that value area high. We found resistance in that area twice, but now we finally broke above it, and we do see the sort of local bear divs as we did that. On the 24-minute, you can see it as well. The 12-minute also does have divergence in momentum from back here, and the money flow is looking really bearish as we climbed our way up here, honestly. On the 12-minute, it's just bleeding out, and it's just crossing into the red again right now. So, honestly, this could be a significant top here for Chainlink, and, potentially for the rest of the market too, if we see that kind of pattern continue where a lone Chainlink pump precedes a larger dump in the markets. And, that could line up with everything else. Bitcoin is at resistance right now. I have been looking for some potential short entries for Bitcoin, like this CDW into this untapped 4-hour, or just a CDW with highs. Basically, I've been waiting for a move to the upside. And, if we start seeing Bitcoin maybe make one last push to the upside, potentially CDW its high and form some bear divs on these larger time frames. Even though we are still seeing mixed signals on Bitcoin, the 2-hour looks really bullish. The 1-hour does not look very bullish. But I think we could see a scenario where maybe Bitcoin forms some bear divs here, takes out its high, and maybe we can see Chainlink either retest its golden pocket like this, come up into this area for a lower high, or maybe sweep the highs one last time and, see these continued bear divs. And this is a, significant zone for me, so I am interested in looking for shorts in this region for Chainlink. I mean, really, since we've been in this larger range for Chainlink, this is only the second time that we've seen bear divs above the value area high on these higher time frames on the 12-hour and on the daily. The only other time it happened was right over here with those momentum waves, and that brought us back down towards the lows of the range. It was like a 25% drop or so. So if Chainlink falls back down inside this range, I might expect it to come down towards these lows, maybe around this golden pocket, which now has moved up a little bit. But yeah, in general, the support zones are still the same. I like this golden pocket. It's still right around the value area low, and we could CDW this low. I think this point of control is still going to be significant. It's been respected, except for on that last push to the upside, it really wasn't, but we also got a 0.5 fib there. Yeah, really for Chainlink, I might be looking for a swing short to potentially target some of these key levels inside this range, and maybe this could be a sign that the whole market has to correct now, which I would not be surprised with. I've been saying where Bitcoin is right now, it's either going to break out to the upside or we're going to find resistance at the top of the range again and just continue ranging like this. Maybe we sort of form a range higher up and then look to break out later, or maybe we do see a larger retracement back down towards the low key levels inside this range. But I just thought it was interesting that Chainlink got a move up into that key level I was looking at, and it just so happened to be the only thing pumping at the time. Right now, I don't really have a great. I mean, if I'm going to be targeting like the macro levels in this range, then I do have a good risk reward right now. If I wanted to take like a swing short, and I'd be targeting a larger move to the downside. But I think I'm going to wait, see if a better entry is presented. Maybe I can take the volume of this range, and we got a point of control right around that golden pocket. All right, well, I think that's about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all in my next one.